Welcome to your 40s! I call this the best decade ever. That's because I'm in it. You've probably been in the workforce for a while, and you're most likely earning a good income. I have 2 pieces of money advice for your 40s, and they're kind of a bit contradictory, so stay with me. First off, just because you're making great money does not mean you need to increase your lifestyle. The phrase starter home drives me crazy because it insinuates that this home isn't good enough to be your forever home. Yeah, it is. The starter home was good enough for your grandparents to live in for 45 years. Why can't you live there? If you like where you live, stay there. There's no reason you have to just get a bigger house because everybody thinks you should. Don't listen to other people who say stupid things like, isn't it time you upgraded your insert older than normal item here? Well, Bob, if you're not footing the bill, then no, it isn't time to upgrade it. That item works just fine. But my other piece of advice is don't live too miserly. Remember to enjoy the journey. It's okay to enjoy things that will bring you happiness, especially if it isn't going to really affect your budget in any way. Case in point, I bought my high school dream car a few years ago, a 1991 Acura NSX, kind of a Japanese supercar. It is a 100% fact that this is the most beautiful car ever designed. But if you know me at all, you know that I am not really a fancy car kind of girl. It was super fun to drive this car until a truck almost hit me. And I realized that my fancy car was not really bringing me any sort of happiness at all. After the truck incident, I was really nervous driving it pretty much all the time. Not too long afterwards, I mentioned to my husband, maybe it's time to sell this car. And he told me that he'd actually been thinking about that for a while too. And I don't tell you my story to dissuade you from buying that fabulous thing that you've been dreaming about for 30 years. It was super awesome to own the car, but it's also super awesome to have gotten it out of my system. I'm more of a minivan kind of girl, a Mindy van kind of girl. If your budget has the space, try it out. See if it's something that will bring you joy. That purchase of the car was a blip on the radar. It didn't affect my net worth, and it didn't affect my net worth when I sold it. We had reached our fine number before we bought the car. The purchase was just a blip on the radar. My advice for your 40s is don't lose sight of your goals, but also don't let your lifelong frugality prevent you from enjoying things that won't actually move your financial needle. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you heard, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to this channel so you're notified when we publish more content, and I would love to hear your thoughts below. Sorry, sometimes I'll talk and then look away right before I'm done talking, so I like to look right at the camera when I'm talking and stop and then look away, because then they can cut it. Just little tips for you guys if you ever make videos. If you need any more. I'm a super pro, duh.